Alright guys, welcome back to the Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red in slow English. We're about to enter Rock Tunnel. I haven't beaten Rock Tunnel in 15 years. A lot of the early game, I kind of have memories about. It's pretty simple, but we're getting to the point in this game where I don't remember that much. Like, I don't remember how to get through Rock Tunnel. So you're gonna have to stick with me and bear with the fact that I'm trying to figure it out as we go. Alright, I know you guys might be sick of Sally, but I really want to get Sally to be Gyarados. That would be great. So Sally's going in front here. Alright, so as we see, it's very dark, but Bob has Flash. Flash is gonna help us out a lot here. Yeah, that helped. Wow. I thought it only made a little bit of the screen brighter, but it makes the whole screen bright. Also, I just realized we're not gonna put Sally first because we're gonna run into our first wild Pokemon, and I'm gonna hope this is a Geodude. I'm really wanting a Geodude. I don't want an Onix. A Geodude. I think we're gonna catch this, guys. I think we're gonna catch this for sure. I think we use Sleep Powder. And then maybe we go into Nido. Let's just see if this is enough. Maybe if we put it to sleep and we give it like one tackle and then we use Great Ball, maybe that's enough. Because I know we have Great Balls. So maybe we can get it with a Great Ball. Ooh. That's a catch. I could feel it. Gotcha. Geodude was caught. Geodude's data was added to the Pokedex. Its round form makes it easy to pick up. Okay. Some people have used them to hurl at each other in a snowball fight. Whoever wrote these Pokedex entries was high. They were high off. They were gone. They were so high. Like, some of these Pokedex entries are so freaking wild. Let's call him Adrian. No. All right, let's call him Rocky. I think that's where I got Adrian from. If you guys have never seen the movie Rocky Balboa, he dates a girl named Adrian, and I actually think the reason I thought Adrian was because I thought of Rocky, because he looked rocky. Ooh, is this a hidden item? Another berry. Guys, all of these hidden items that you can actually see, they're all garbage. They're all garbage. All right, that was a quick Rock Tunnel exploration, but basically, I just want to get Geodude on the team because I think he'll be good. So I think I'll replace Ekans. Even though I just spent all last episode talking about why Ekans is great, now we have a Geodude. And I think Geodude was kind of what our team was missing. We just need to make sure to train him up to a high level. Alright, let's use Flash again with Bob. Bob shall use Flash. Have you guys noticed that Bob hasn't picked up any more items in a long time? I don't know what's going on. Oh, let's use Repel. Now that we've caught a Pokemon, we're ready to use Repel because we can't catch anything else. So other Pokemon will only annoy us. What's over here? Ooh, Pokeball. Repel. One Repel? Not even a Super Repel, guys. Just one Repel. Pokemon fight. Ready, go. Alright, hopefully we have enough people here to help get Sally to level 20. Oh, we put Seed Boy in front by accident. Alright. I love Cubone. I forgot Cubone existed. He would be a fun Pokemon to have too. Level 23. Wow. The levels are getting serious now, guys. The levels are definitely getting serious. Wow, 2 level 23 Pokemon, and they're both good. We're not running into the bug catchers. Well, we just did. But it seems like the Pokemon... Ooh, I forgot. Thank God. Okay. We're gonna switch out because I don't want to deal with that. Let's switch into Bird. Psychic types, if you guys remember, were overpowered in Generation 1. Because there wasn't Dark type. There was only Bug type to be super effective against them. And in Generation 1, Psychic was super effective against itself. So that just made it so Psychic was super overpowered. Nowadays, not so overpowered. But right now, Psychic is really good because there are no Dark Pokemon. Dark Pokemon are kind of like the counterbalance to Psychic Pokemon. Alright. Another nerd. Let's see what this nerd has. I draw illustrations of Pokemon when I'm home. This is a super nerd, Pokemaniac Winston. Sent out Slowpoke. Slowpoke, kind of hard. Did I forget to... I thought I put Sally in front. Am I okay? I swear to God, I just put Sally in the front of the team. Somehow I got Bird. Alright, maybe we can 3-shot him. It looks like it might take 4 shots, which is totally fine. I'm really surprised how high level these Pokemon are, though. It looks like there's definitely been a big step up in level. Alright, Pokemaniac Winston defeated. $1,200. These Pokemaniacs have some money, it looks like. Ooh, Bob has an item. Let's see what it is. Chesto Berry, obviously not very good. We're gonna put Sally in front, and we are going to give a Super Potion. Yeah, Super Potion to Bird. Alright, let's hope we can train up Sally fast. Remember that we only need to get him to level... We only need to get him to level 18, and then we can use our 2 rare candies. So we only have to get him to level 18. It's not that far, honestly. Only, what, 3 or 4 more levels? Alright, level 22 Oddish. We have a lot of stuff that deals with Oddish. Let's go into Bird. Now we also have to train Geodude as well. So we'll have to find some time to train Geodude. I'm not sure when we'll get that in, but I'm sure we'll get that in eventually. Alright, Aerial Ace with Bird. 1-shot, I like that. Oddish is still a pretty weak Pokemon. Alright, 16. Only 2 more levels before he's ready to turn into Gyarados. But even if he turns into Gyarados, he's still only gonna be level 20. So he probably has some more work to be done. Oh, I lost. Yeah, you did. You lost. What is up here? Oh, didn't we use a repel? Am I crazy? Oh, we put Sally first. Oh my god. Okay, we might as well kill this Geodude just to get Sally a bit more experience. This is the issue with putting Sally first in a cave, guys. There's the issue that wild Pokemon are the issue. Seed Boy is very close to becoming Venusaur, guys. We might have a Venusaur by the end of this episode. We will see. Alright, another nerd. Do you know about Pokemon cosplay? I'm gonna be honest, guys, I didn't know the word cosplay existed when this game was invented. I had no idea that the whole concept even existed. This game must have come out in like 2004, but the original game came out in the 90s. Was there cosplay in the 90s? I did not know that. If you guys don't know what cosplay means, it's 2 words together. Costume, play. It's those like people who dress up like characters. The guy who said it is doing cosplay. He's dressed up like Charizard. Alright, one more Pokemon. Let's see what you have. Cubone. Alright, Horn Attack should be fun. Oh, Horn Attack missed. Bone Club. Ooh, ooh! I forgot he's ground type, guys. Ugh, that's always scary. That's always scary. Because if we lose a Pokemon, we've been lucky enough not to lose a main Pokemon yet, but it's very possible that we do. And if you lose a Pokemon in a Nuzlocke, dead. Check the description for rules and hacks applied to this game if you're curious. Wow. Very lucky that he didn't... If he got a critical hit, he would have just ended Nido. And that is scary. So let's get Nido all the way back to full health with a Super Potion. And let's continue on our journey. Alright, Seed Boy in front sounds good. What is up here? This is a big tunnel, guys. This is a big ass secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Alright. I forgot to put Magikarp back in first, but I mean, what are we gonna do? Like, keep switching him every single time? I think eventually we'll just get tired of that, so maybe we can wait a little bit before we start to train Magikarp. We can just wait a tiny bit. This should be a one-hit kill, I think, right? Yes. Bird can one-hit kill Machop. That is good to know. We've thought a lot about when Seed Boy evolves, but I'm also wondering, when does Bird evolve? Bird probably evolves like 32 as well. I don't think he evolves at level... He could evolve at level 36. I'm not sure. I know for a fact that the average starter Pokemon evolves at level 36. So I think he probably doesn't evolve at that exact same level. If I had to guess, he evolves at level like 32 or 34. Alright, let's battle this guy too. You can kind of see he has a mustache. Do you guys see that? He has a mustache, but does he have a mustache when we battle him? He does. I've never noticed that mustache. I've never noticed that. Alright, Seed Boy is getting very close to becoming Venusaur, guys. Very soon, we're gonna have a Venusaur. And I bet he'll be very, very strong. But I know the next gym leader is a grass gym leader, so we're gonna need to train Bird, because Bird will be good against grass. Alright, another hiker with a sick mustache. Can you believe that I've played this game for 15 years or for my entire life, and I've never ever noticed these guys have mustaches? I've never noticed the mustache. Never noticed the mustache even once. Alright, Razor Leaf missed, which I didn't even know it could really miss. I thought it had 100% accuracy. Maybe I'm wrong. Do you guys remember when we had that... Do you guys remember when we had that shitty move, Bullet Seed? I'm so happy we have Razor Leaf now. So happy we have Razor Leaf. It makes everything much better. Bullet Seed really sucked, guys. Especially when we got 2 hits. That was the worst. I don't even understand why Bullet Seed was in that cave to begin with. We would have been better off just keeping Vine Whip until we got Razor Leaf. I feel bad for these hikers because all of their Pokemon are so easy for me to beat. All they have are fighting types and rock ground types. And when they throw out a rock ground type, that's just so easy for me to beat because I have a grass Pokemon. And then also for fighting types, we have Bird. But we could also use Nido as well if we wanted to. We're ripping through all of Rock Tunnel with no issues. Alright, actually though, I hope we brought enough repels. Because we only have 6. That's not that many. Alright, there is a lot of trainers in here, guys. He's lost, though. This guy is lost. If only he had Flash. I guess my Flash probably works for everybody, because I don't know how Flash would only work for one person. So, like, when I use Flash, can everybody else see or just me? Alright, guys, look how close Seed Boy is to level 32. Very close. Very close. This is also a really good area for him because he's super effective against everything. Everything. Basically. So he can just rip right through teams without any issues. So I mean, probably I'm gonna guess he's gonna get to level 32 before we even get to the end of Rock Tunnel. I assume he'll get to level 32. Which way is out? This guy is lost, guys. That sleeping Pokemon on Route 12 forced me to take a detour. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, what about this? Escape rope. We might need to use this because I don't know how many repels we're gonna have left. Outsiders like you need to show me some respect. I just walked by you, bro. I didn't do anything to you. I literally just walked by you. And now your Pokemon are gonna end up fainted. And you're gonna be lost in a dark cave by yourself. That's why you don't say mean things to strangers, guys. You never say mean things to strangers. Alright, Geodude fainted. I get 387 experience points. And Graveler! That thing looks badass. I'm running out of Razor Leaves, guys. We might need to use that escape rope. But if we do, we have to go all the way back to the mart to get repels. That's a long, long time. That's a long, long journey to get back all the way to the mart. Alright, what else do we have here? Nothing up here. Down here, is there a hidden item? This looks like there'd be a hidden item, but there isn't. Alright, this girl's gonna battle us. Let's see what she has. Do you know how you can avoid getting lost in the mountains? You can bend twigs as trail markers. I could, but this is a video game, and therefore I can't. Also, I don't know where I'd find any twigs, honestly. Alright, Seed Boy. Ooh, he might level up soon. I know that Jigglypuff is pretty beefy. Wow. He used to be beefy. Now he's not. Now he just takes one Razor Leaf and he's gone. We're very close to getting to Venusaur here. Alright, let's switch into Nido. This might be a job for Rocky, actually. Let's switch into Rocky. Let's give Rocky his first battle. He's gonna get sand attacked. Come on. Fight like a man, Pidgey. Alright, Rock Throw. Let's... That's why getting sand attack sucked. Oh my god. Now he's getting Whirlwind. I'm not even scared to just stay in and tackle. Yeah. This is fine. He won't hurt me. Ooh, tackle critical hit. I like that. Alright, Seed Boy got 123 and Rocky got 123 experience. Awesome. Meowth, we're gonna stay in, and this looks like it's gonna be our ticket to getting Venusaur. Here we go. 310. Are you guys ready? It's been 6 episodes. I think this is episode 7. And I think Venusaur is about to evolve. Let's go. Let's watch in anticipation. Finally, after 32 hard-earned levels, we're gonna have Venusaur. Do you think he learns a move right when he evolves? Because that would be cool. Look how badass he looks. He looks so badass. Does he learn a move or no? Wow, look how badass he is. He probably has really good stats now. Look at that. Yeah, look how much better his stats are now. He almost has double the stats of Bird, and they're about the same level, guys. Seed Boy is no joke. Seed Boy is no joke. No joke at all. Alright, let's use the escape rope. We have 4 of them, so we don't have to worry about running out. I'm gonna go bike back to the mart. Can I get the bike? Where's the bike? Is it, so did I register the bike? I forget. Let's register the bike, which means we can use it by just pressing one button. And let's oh, this is the slowest. I didn't mean to go in here, but if we're already in here, we might as well heal. I think we're gonna run out of repels, but I mean, whatever. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. How many repels do we have? Let's see how many repels we have. 5, yeah. We're gonna run out of repels, guys. We're gonna need to use the bike and go back to the city. I'm gonna speed this part up so you guys don't have to watch me riding my bike all the way back to the city. Alright, we've made it to the mart. We're gonna buy all the repels that we could possibly need. Let's buy like 13 repels. And now I'm gonna bike all the way back to Rock Tunnel. So I'm gonna speed this part up as well, so you guys don't have to watch me bike all the way back. Alright guys, we made it back to Rock Tunnel. Time to take the plunge again. Alright, let's use Flash again. I'm very glad that Meowth can learn Flash. That's very helpful. That is just super helpful. Oh, I forgot to use Repel. Oops. Mankey? I had no idea. Do you guys see how sick Seed Boy looks? Anyway, I had no idea you could find Mankey here. That's pretty cool. Alright. Now let's use Repel. Repel, please. Yes. Alright, awesome. Now we're using Repel. And I didn't realize this, but we can ride a bike in here. Seems kind of dangerous, but I mean, whatever. Whatever. We're doing it. We're gonna have to use a lot of repels. This is why it's really nice when you can get like super repels and max repels and stuff like that. Because I actually don't even know, how did we just go up a ladder? How did we just go up a ladder using a bike? I'm not gonna ask any questions about that. I'm gonna assume we're really good at biking. We're so good at biking, we can go right up ladders if we want. Guys, these repels are going by so fast. This is the problem with only having 100 steps for repel to work. Repel only works for 100 steps, guys. What's this guy do? When you're up on a rocky mountain like this, rock slides are a threat. Ooh, he's gonna teach us rock slide, isn't he? Yes. I do want to learn rock slide. That's the move for Rocky for sure. Rock slide is a fire move. Because I think it can make the opponent flinch, right? Yes, it can make the opponent flinch if you can read that. Large boulders are hurled at the foe. It may make the foe flinch. Alright, so we're gonna replace Rock Throw, but we probably should have replaced Mud Sport, but whatever. As long as we get Rock Slide, I'm happy. It might be scary to use this in a tunnel. It might be scary to use it in this tunnel. I'm gonna do it anyway, bro. Alright. We're running out of repels so fast, guys. At least we have 15. Max Ether, I mean, that's kind of helpful. Alright, battle me, buddy. How far along are we in this tunnel? Are we far along, or are we just starting? I honestly don't remember anything about Rock Tunnel. I haven't played this game in 15 years, as I've said. I just remember the basics, and I know about the Pokemon, but about the specific game, I just remember the basics. I know about the Pokemon and their moves and stuff like that, but the actual story of the game, I'm not the most knowledgeable. I do know that Seed Boy is putting in work. Seed Boy is putting in absolute work right now. Alright, one more Pokemon. Who do you have? Graveler. All it'll take is one Razor Leaf and you're gone. See you later, buddy. Awesome. Alright, Seed Boy got 603 experience points, and we defeated Hiker Dudley. Oops, out-muscled. Very much out-muscled, sir, very much. I'm gonna go grab some wine. You will see me again in a flash. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I didn't like the sweet wine at first, but it's growing on me. I usually don't like sweet wine, but this Portugal wine is fire. Absolutely fire. Alright, let's talk to this guy. You have a Pokedex? I want one too. Well, find yourself your own professor. Because I know the guy who invented the Pokedex. Alright. Seed Boy can easily take care of Slowpoke. This will probably be one shot now because Seed Boy is a Venusaur. Look at that. Look at that beauty. I love that. Seed Boy is doing really good. Another Slowpoke? Eat another Razor Leaf, my friend. Alright, don't show me another Slowpoke because you already know what's gonna happen if you do. You already know what's gonna happen. Oh! Guess what, guys? One more Razor Leaf. Just one more to go. Alright, this guy is falling for the trap of having 3 of the same Pokemon, like many people in this world do. They think to themselves, I'll just have 3 of the same Pokemon. Not a good plan, guys. Not a good plan. There are a lot of trainers in this freaking cave, huh? Don't try anything funny in the dark. I'm 10. I'm 10 years old. What am I gonna do? I'm 10. She has to remember that. I'm 10 years old. Alright, let's switch into Bird. I'm thinking about when we should evolve Nido as well. Now that Venusaur has been evolved... Oh, wow. Sleep Powder? Okay. Well, let's switch into Nido then for now. Nido should be fine. Alright, Wrap, I'm not scared about. I don't even think that Peck is the best move. I think Horn Attack is the best move, even with the super effective, honestly. Because Peck is just so weak. Peck is a very weak move. Hopefully he learns something good, but if we get some new like TMs or some new moves, I would consider, you know, ooh, that's our first 4. Do you guys see that? Our HP went up 4 points. That's good. As I was saying, I forget what I was saying. I forget now. But Nido, I just want him to learn a few more good moves. Wow, I've never seen that ever happen in my entire life. Get kicked anyway. I might love you, but I'll still kick you to death. Alright. It was too dark. It was very dark, you're right, it was very dark. I want to switch Nido Reno up to the front because Seed Boy already evolved. So Seed Boy doesn't need any more training right now necessarily. Let's use the Awakening on Bird just in case we need him. And let's keep on going here. Another girl. You have Pokemon. Let's start. That is such cheap dialogue. That's such cheap dialogue. Like, what? Alright, Pidgey. We should be able to take out Pidgey in 1 or 2 hits with Horn Attack. Let's find out. Almost one. I hate when they use Whirlwind, guys. I hate when they use Whirlwind. We're going to use Quick Attack just to make sure we go first, and then he's gone. Alright. Bird and Nido are both close to getting to level 30. We're going to go back into Nido. Alright, let's use Double Kick. Maybe we'll kill him in 1 kick. Wow, half a double kick kills him. I love to see that. Rattata is very weak. I don't know why people use Rattata, but they do. And to think, when we started this cave, I thought that all the Pokemon were going to be really good. But there's still bad trainers in here, somehow. Somehow they made it all the way through Rock Tunnel being horrible trainers. Who knows how? Alright, he's still not getting the best stat upgrades, but I'm sure once we change him into a Nidoking, once we evolve him, he's gonna get some really good stat upgrades. I am disappointed, though, that he's not learning any new moves. The last move he learned was Helping Hand, which is like the shittiest move ever. It's like the worst move. It's like absolutely useless because these aren't even double battles, guys. Helping Hand only is good in double battles. And that's the last thing he learned. Hopefully he learned something like Poison Jab or something with poison in the name. That's what I really want. Some poison move. Because all he has is Poison Sting right now. I don't even remember the last time we used Poison Sting. Ooh, a Pearl. I think pearls, you can, you can sell those for a lot of money. I think they're one of those items that's only meant to be sold. I came this far looking for wild Pokemon. Well, let's see if she found any. I wonder what the most rare Pokemon is in Rock Tunnel. I doubt that it's Meowth. I don't think that any cats hang out in Rock Tunnel. Guys, I forgot to heal my paralysis. I'll probably end up switching out to somebody who's not paralyzed. I don't know how much further left we have in the tunnel, honestly. We could get to a PC pretty quick, but I'm not sure. This is a job for Rocky for sure. Especially because now he ooh. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. I was worried because that move works on special defense and not defense. Level 16 Rocky. That's impressive, guys. That's very impressive. A level 16 Rocky just took out a fully evolved... Well, why did I just say fully evolved? He took out a Pidgey, guys. He took out a Pidgey. I mean... Ugh, Sleep Powder, come on. Stop messing around. I guess we have to go back into the paralyzed Nido. That's all that I can think to do. Alright, now he wants to make the air sweet, as we've all seen 100 times. Oddish loves to make the air sweet. That's his favorite thing. He's gonna do it again. He's gonna make all of Rock Tunnel smell like sweet flowers. How amazing. And I'm gonna be paralyzed. It's more sweet. This is the sweetest smell. This cave is now the sweetest smelling cave there's ever been. There's never been a cave that smells sweeter than this cave right now. It probably smells too sweet, guys. This cave smells way too sweet now. Oddish fainted, finally, and we gained 111 experience. Bird gets 111 experience. He gets to level 29, we like that. I wouldn't be surprised if he evolves at level 30 itself, like right on the dot 30. So we might be seeing a lot of evolutions coming up. Did I already use Repel? Yes, I already have Repel going. Don't need an... Oh! That's it. That's the whole cave. We did it. I feel like we missed a lot of stuff, though. Let's see if there's some place we can go to that we missed. You know what I just realized? One of those kids in a yellow hat is the kid that taught us Rock Slide. Like, just a kid in a yellow hat taught us Rock Slide. It wasn't a hiker. It wasn't anybody special. It was just a kid in a yellow hat. Kind of weird, right? Alright, Alright, guys. I don't think we have, I don't want to waste everybody's time trying to find different things here, so I think we'll just end it. I think we'll just get out of Rock Tunnel right here. We're so close to the exit, we don't need another Repel, as seen here. Guys, we did it. We beat Rock Tunnel. Now we have trainers on the other side. And we have a paralyzed Pokemon and an asleep Pokemon. I think we have a paralyzed heal, but I don't think we have anything for sleep. So Bird will have to remain asleep, but we will give Nido a super potion. And now let me switch Sally, our favorite Pokemon, to the front. I'm feeling a bit faint. I haven't hiked in some time. Get some water, relax, you're okay, you're okay. All right, Pidgey's coming out. That's not gonna be a lot of experience points for Sally, but whatever. We're gonna go into Rocky and train both of our low-level Pokemon here. Gust, we know that doesn't do much damage to Rocky. All right, Rocky, use Rock Slide. I love that he has Rock Slide. That's really good. I can't believe they give you Rock Slide this early in the game. I feel like Rock Slide is such a good move. Pidgeotto, I think we're staying in, guys. I think we're gonna stay in. All right, please don't keep sand attacking me. That's very annoying. One hit, guys? One hit or no? What do you guys think? Almost one hit. That's very impressive. Wow, how do we speed tie a Pidgeotto? Oh, maybe he used Whirlwind. He probably used Whirlwind. That's why we went faster than him. All right, Rocky to level 17. I wonder when Rocky evolves. I assume he evolves in his 20s, so he probably evolves pretty soon. All right, what's over here? Ooh, hidden item, probably a dumb berry. Yes, a dumb berry it is, for sure. What's down here? Oh, here is Lavender Town. All right, here's the PC. We made it to Lavender Town, guys. We made it to Lavender Town. We went through Rock Tunnel pretty quick. I was kind of worried that I'd get lost. But we didn't get lost. We made it right through. And we like to see that. Team Rocket will do anything for the sake of money. There is no job too dirty. I saw Cubone's mother trying to escape from Team Rocket. She was killed trying to get away. That's sad. That's tragic. That's really tragic. I'll have to avenge her then. I'll have to avenge her death. Alright, let's go back up here and battle that... Who's this guy? What is this guy doing? Hi, kid. Want to see my Pokemon? Why not? Show me your Pokemon. Show me what you got. Now that we have Geodude, we have so many types covered. Like, if we run into an electric Pokemon, what are they going to do against... What are they going to do against Geodude? They can't do anything against Geodude. Alright, let's go into Seed Boy. Let's go into Venusaur. Guys, we have over 100 HP with Venusaur. We're doing really good now. We're doing really good. Alright. I do really like how Cubone looks. But we already have a Geodude, so we're not going to need another ground-type Pokemon. I also think that Golem, the final evolution of Geodude, is better than Marowak, the final evolution of Cubone. I think that's true. I'm not 100% sure, but I do think that's true. Alright, over here we got another hiker guy. Ah, this mountain air is delicious. I love delicious air myself. I'm a big fan of when air is delicious. Alright, Onix. No problem. Let's switch into Venusaur. Only 2 levels away, guys. Only 2 levels away before Sally can become a Gyarados. Because we'll use the rest of those rare candies. And Sally... Wow, a critical hit with Bind. So unimportant. Onix really sucks. Onix really sucks, guys. I know Steelix is good, but we can't get Steelix until after we beat the Elite Four. So having a shitty Onix for that long would not be fun. Alright, Graveler. This Graveler is level 19, which makes me think that Geodude might evolve earlier than I think. Maybe he evolves at level like 16 or 17. I don't know. Alright, let's go and battle the last hiker that was up there, because I think there was one more guy. Yeah, this guy we missed, I think. Ha 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 ha! He has nothing to say, guys. He's just laughing. He's high as hell. He's high like the people who are making these Pokedex entries. That's how high he is. Alright, switching out into Seed Boy to take care of Geodude. Sounds good to me. Alright, Geodude used Magnitude. Magnitude 7. Let's see how much he can do. Not bad, because Seed Boy is a tank. So doing any amount of damage to Seed Boy is pretty impressive. All right, super effective. We like that. Sally gets 193. Seed Boy gets 193. And now Onyx will take him out with 1 Razor Leaf. That should end the reign of Onyx. Goodbye. All right, awesome. And now we've basically beaten every trainer up here and every trainer in Rock Tunnel. We might have missed 1 or 2, but I think we've got most of them. Let's go back to the PC and let's heal up. All right, now we're in the part of the game where everything opens up a little bit. Everything becomes a bit more free world, as we call it. I'm not exactly sure where to go now. I think there's a rival battle in Pokemon Tower. I could be wrong. What does this guy say? Lavender Volunteer Pokemon House. What is in here? That's odd. Mr. Fuji isn't here. It's so warm. Pokemon are so nice to hug. He's hugging his Psyduck. How cute. Alright, this town is known as the grave site of Pokemon. Memorial services are held in Pokemon Tower. I think that our rival is hanging out here. So maybe we battle our rival? Is that what's gonna happen? Alright, let's start with Nido. And I guess let's battle our rival. I think this might be a good way to end the episode. Let's hope our rival isn't that good, guys, because let's just see how good he is. Let's find out. Oh, maybe he's not here. Oh, here he is. Hey, Nick, what brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? No, my Pokemon are fine. Hey, it's alive. I can at least make them faint. Oh my god, what a dick. What a dick this guy is. What a dick. Absolute dick. Pidgeotto. Okay, he has some high-level Pokemon. I think we can... Okay, at least he got poisoned. I like that. Horn attack. Maybe we switch into Geodude. I think we might switch into Geodude. That might be the best play. Okay, Rocky. This is gonna show how good Rocky is. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You can't hurt a rock-type Pokemon. It's very hard. I don't think this will do much damage either. Yeah, not a lot of damage. Rock Slide. Alright, take out Pidgeotto. We like to see that. We like to see that. Alright, Nido gets 301 experience. Rocky gets 301 experience. He's level 18. Maybe he's going to evolve at level 18. We will find out after this battle. Assuming he doesn't die. Alright, Charmeleon. I think we go into Nido for Charmeleon. Hopefully he can't do that much damage to us. That might be not very effective. I forget though. Alright, let's use Horn Attack. Alright, it looks like it might take 2 or 3, not 2. It looks like it might take 3 or 4 Horn Attacks to beat him. We should be able to take 1 more Ember, so I'm gonna use Horn Attack again. And we got a critical hit. I like that. Okay, please survive. I have nothing to say, guys. I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. That was my fault. That's our first main Pokemon that died this entire run. I have nothing to say, guys. I have nothing to say about that. That's my fault. At least we can kill Execute pretty quick, probably. Pretty quick. Oh my god, that's not good. That's not good, guys. I think we just stay in. I don't think he has anything that can hurt. He has Confusion. Okay, we have to stay in, guys. Oh my god. This is not good, guys. This is not good. Alright, we're gonna stay in one more time. Okay, thank god. He's gone. Alright, awesome. I can't believe we just lost Nito, guys. Nito was a great partner. Nito was a great partner. We have to be more careful in the future. Alright, I think we use Aerial Ace here. Right, Aerial Ace. I think this might kill him in one shot. Yeah. Kadabra is very powerful, but he's very fragile. So we're taking advantage of the fact that he's fragile. He already has Gyarados? Oh my god, wow. It's not gonna matter because we can go right back into Seed Boy. Wow, I can't believe we lost Nito, guys. I can't believe we lost Nito. Thrash, oh my god. Alright, let's use Sleep Powder just to neutralize him. I'm gonna be mourning Nito in my sleep, guys. I'm gonna be mourning Nito for a long time. We never even got to evolve him into Nidoking. Can you guys believe that? We never got to evolve him into Nidoking. Never, never. We'll never know how much potential he had. How sad. How sad. We're gonna have a Gyarados soon, though. We're gonna have a Gyarados soon. We beat him, but at what cost? What, you stinker? I took it easy on you, too. How's your Pokédex coming? I just caught a Cubone. I can't find the bigger Marowak. Where could they be? I bet they aren't... I haven't been reading this, guys. Smell you later. Alright, goodbye. Thanks for killing one of my best Pokemon. That was really nice of you. Alright guys, the only way we can end this episode is by going to the Pokemon Center and releasing our Nidoking. Or I should say Nidorino. Because we never saw Nidoking. We never got to see how good Nidorino could be. Such is life, guys. Such is life. This is the first tragedy of the game, guys. Nito was released. That is absolutely tragic. That is absolutely tragic. I think we can bring on Ekans just because he has Intimidate, but nothing will ever replace Nito. Look at our team now. Alright, before we go, let's heal up. Thank you for watching episode 7, I think, of the Pokemon Fire Red Let's Play in slow English. If you liked the video, please press the like button. Also, subscribe and press the bell button so that YouTube is forced to take all of my videos and slam them in your face every time I upload them. Thanks for watching.